Belief. It's not an idea. It's not a wish. Belief is trust. It's faith. It's why Total Life Changes was created. We believe in helping people, so we created a company from the ground up. A company built around community and products that make you actually feel something. We called it Total Life Changes, and people believed in it. Then something special happened. They began to believe in more. They believed in feeling good about themselves. They embraced the community. They created change. They built a legacy. So when you think about it, Total Life Changes isn't just a company. It's a belief. A belief in yourself. A belief in those around you. In a better life. A belief that anything is possible.
Man, I want to wake up.
Psych! I'm just kidding. Time to get to this grind.
I've been working for 3 weeks straight and I haven't even slept yet.
Let's go, Sunday Hustle, ready to push.
Welcome to the Sunday Hustle. Here we go.
Here we go! Happy Sunday morning, everyone! Today is Sunday, January 10th, 2021. Tell you what, I woke up this morning and someone said, make today a great day. That little voice in my ear, Nick, and they said, you know what? You better be feeling super fantastic. And I tell you what, I hope each and every one of you are out there feeling super fantastic. It is a great morning, and if I was a dog, I'd be wagging my tail. I'm so fired up today. Let's go! All right, ladies and gentlemen, drop me where you are tuning in from. I want to see who's out there watching. Veronica, I'm a work in progress. Elliot, good morning. Nick, I know she's excited to hear his story. Dedra Solberg, believe in more. Marlisa Lindsay, great morning. TLC family, happy Sunday fun day, everyone. Natasha White, believe, baby. Believe. All you got to do is believe, right, Nick?
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Izzy Castle says, good morning, Evan. Keisha, D. McHenry, Mitchell, of course, my famous fans that have been there since the start. Evan Brengman, what's up? Let's push. Yeah. Mr. John Licari's out there watching. Look at our Instagram handles are dropping. These AV boys are taking it to another level. Keep on sharing this video. It's going to be a great day and it's going to be a great episode. And I hope each and every one of you are having a super fantastic start to your day and having a super fantastic weekend, because it is the 10th day in the Rapid Drop Challenge. And I just hope you guys are, sticking through. It's not been easy. Trust me, I've been partaking in the challenge myself, and it has not been easy, but it's been fun, right? It's all about the process. It's all about the grind and the grit and getting the sweat on and just kind of pushing yourself through that. Because if you can beat that, then you can beat anything, right? If you can beat that feeling of, ooh, I want that sweet, or ooh, I want that, or oh, I don't want to work out, but I'm going to do it anyways. And that's what's going to take you to the next level.
Let's go.
All right. Winners from last week's challenge. The challenge was to comment below who your idol was and why. And our 5 winners are going to win 50 sample credits, because here at Total Life Changes, we believe that everything starts with a sample. You're not selling anything after you give them that free sample, because they're gonna become in love with that product. And I tell you what, it's just going to skyrocket from there. So they are Valicia Cloud, Nicola Crooks, Ashley Hickerson, Kinsland Baptiste, and Amelia and Shanook Nelson. Shunkeith Nelson. There we go. Congratulations to all 5 of you. I'm practicing my pronunciation of the names and my important articulation, Mr. Scott Bania, if you're out there watching. I love to articulate my words. Thanks, everyone, again for tuning in, and congratulations to our 5 winners from last week. Our fan of the week this week, Miss Sophia Keene. I looked at that image this morning. I was like, wow, I haven't seen Sophia in so long because we haven't gone to live events. But thank you, Sophia, for being a fan this week and all the previous weeks.
Oh, my gosh.
It is all
Thank
about
you
you
so
today.
much.
We're recognizing and honoring you. So hats off to you, and thank you for your continued support of the Sunday Hustle. Just keep on sharing and keep on pushing. I promise you it will pay off in the end. All righty, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, I'm fired up because today is going to be a great day. we have an incredible guest. He's got an incredible story. He's young, he's vibrant, he's intelligent. He's started his own YouTube channel too recently. I know a couple people wanted me to shout that out. But yeah, he's just got a great story, and I just cannot wait for him to tell it, for him to tell his successes, kind of what he's gone through, where he's at now, and where his future, where he intends to take his future. So without further ado, it is my honor and it is my pleasure to bring to the microphone Mr. Nicolás Navarro.
Thank you, Evan.
Nicolás, ¿cómo estás? How are you today?
Wonderful. I'm wonderful. I feel
Yeah,
great.
go ahead, caller. You're
I
live.
was just talking to Adriana. I was like, it's so weird not having a script and like, having to talk, but it's okay. It's a great day.
Nick, I want you to take the back seat today. I'll drive the car and you
got it.
just answer the questions.
You got it.
All right, a quick little blurb about Nicolás. He was born and raised in Michigan. He is 22 years young, baby. He lives with his mother and his brother, and his mother, Consuelo, is a single mother. She also works here at Total Life Changes, and his younger brother does as well.
TLC.
All right, that's a little bit about Nick in a more formal way. But Nick, why don't you start off with just telling us a little bit about yourself?
Say it.
A little bit about you growing up. Wherever your heart takes us. Start there.
Okay. Well, my name is Nicholas Navarro, and I was born and raised here in Michigan my entire life. And it's just been a constant journey with my family. Really, it's, like Evan said, my mom and my brother. And growing up, didn't really know much because we are from Latino kind of ethnicity, and so it's a little bit different. But growing up, kind of like had to, I guess, like open my own eyes because in our culture, and not to like bash on anyone, but in our culture, it's just like, don't do this because it's gonna be dangerous, right? Don't hang out with this person; it might be bad. So I kind of had to learn a little bit on my own, but I definitely want to thank my mother for everything that she's done for me. I guess just growing up in elementary, I didn't know English at all. So when I was, I think in like first, second, and third grade, all I spoke was Spanish because Spanish is my first language. And my first 3 years of elementary school, I struggled a lot. And I would, do a lot of hand signals to my teachers because they wouldn't understand me and I wouldn't understand them. So I would say, I need to go to the bathroom and Spanish, and they would be looking at me and they're like, yeah, what are you saying? So I had to do hand signals. So it was a little bit challenging in the beginning, in school because I didn't know English. And then, time kind of took its toll, and I started to learn a little bit more English, and obviously you see me now, so,
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that about
Yeah.
you, Nick.
Yeah.
So Spanish is your first official language.
First official language.
And I
yep.
would never assume that with how proficient you are in English without even an accent.
Yeah. I know. I asked a lot of people, I'm like, do I have an accent? They're like, absolutely not.
Yeah, no.
Which is really crazy for not being my first language.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
You talked about your mom and your brother and how you guys are kind of like the trio, right? That knit family. So highlight a little bit more about them. Talk to us about Consuelo. Talk to us about
1, 2,
Eddie.
3.
Maybe some kind words or kind of where they pushed you to kind of be today.
Yeah, for sure. First and foremost, my little brother, he's only 17, so he's still learning too. And I'm kind of helping him out in his journey of growing up, really. Because he doesn't have that father figure, right? So I'm his father figure, and I appreciate that. And basically, I help him out with anything, life, friendships, any advice that he might need. He knows he can come to me. I love him with all my heart, although sometimes he gives me a hard time. But he's a good kid. And my mother, again, I want to shout out to her. Everything that I am, everything that I do now, and everything that I know now. And the way I act and, everything, it's all because of her. She's always kind of put a path down, and she said, follow it. But if you want to venture off a little bit and explore, totally fine. So again, it's an awesome feeling to have those two.
I love it. I love the fact that you touched on that father figure part, right? Like, so you growing up really didn't have that father figure, right? That example, that leadership, that man in the household. but you really have taken it upon yourself to provide that for your younger brother,
Absolutely.
right? And provide those key details and that mentorship and that those key leadership skills that you've kind of learned on your own, right? And you want to pour back into your brother, and that's just, it's incredible that you're doing that, and I know he's going to appreciate it, even if he doesn't appreciate it right now.
Right.
You know, when maturity sets in and when age comes, it's going to become more natural, and he's going to become much more appreciative of it. But, you know, kind of highlighting that part of your life real quick, you know, it's hard, right, when you don't have that father figure or you don't have that mother figure, right? You know, any way you look at it, and there's so many people out there that kind of take that as a negative aspect in life, right? You know, I'm not going to become successful because I didn't have this, or I'm not going to be able to achieve that because I didn't have this person in my life, or this friend, or this parent. So kind of talk to us like about that, right? So how you took that, what you could have let hold you down, what you could have let prevent you from achieving great things and continuing success. How did you take that and catapult it into that next level, right? You've seen so much growth yourself this year. Right. So how did that kind of take you and push you to become a better version?
Yeah. So in the beginning, it was a little bit challenging, right? Because like you said, you don't have that person, that, you know, that leadership, the mentorship, you know, in front of you. So you kind of, again, like look for it on your own. It was challenging in the beginning, but I think in long story, short story, I think it's really just always striving for more, not letting your mind crack under pressure, and just simply always looking ahead and not looking behind you. It's the only way I can really say it, making sense. But I guess, you know, in the beginning, you know, like I said, it did take a toll on, you know, on me, you know, and then I guess like I kind of just told myself, I was like, I will not fail. I cannot fail. And I will, no matter what it takes, I will, you know, take my family along with me in every single step of the way. And I will make myself successful, and I will make sure they have a successful life as well.
I love it.
Yeah.
Kind of taking that goal and that initiative and putting it in the forefront and speaking it into existence, because it's much more than just about ourselves, right? Last week, Amari Bryant said, stop chasing the coin and chase the change, right? You were chasing the change in your life. You were chasing the change in your brother's life, the change in your mother's life, and the change in, you know, those that you're going to continuously touch as you continuously grow. And at the end or throughout the process, success will naturally come your way. And it already has, and it continuously will. So hats off to you, sir. That's it's an incredible story, incredible just start to life, right? You're so young, still 22, and saying, coming from me, I'm still young too, but there's so many more years to come. And I think you've really begun to master that, you know, setting, you know, always striving for more and setting that goal and pushing for greater success, right? Because nothing and no one will ever get in your way, right? Because you have this vision, you have this goal, and you're going to help as many people as you can, starting with your own family and touching everyone else's life that you continue to touch. So incredible growth, and incredible, you know, just incredible person all around. So thanks, Nick, for everything that you do. Absolutely. But I want to kind of bring it into present day, right? We talked a little bit about your past, a little bit about your at-home life. You know, last year, at the beginning of last year, right, 2020, you were recently promoted to leadership team in customer service, right? And then, you know, the course went its way, and the company's demand kind of needed you in the events department for a short period of time, which you still are there right now. So, you know, from an outsider looking in, I have seen so much growth from yourself with that, just that temporary transition based on the company's demand, and kind of how you've grown into this flourishing young man, and like looking at things in even a more greater aspect and even a more different way. So I want you to talk to us a little bit about that journey, and, you know, how your professional development and your speaking skills kind of just, you know, flourished since then.
Yeah, absolutely. If you don't mind, I would actually like to take it back a little bit before.
Please, yes.
You know, the management up in customer service. So I started at Total Life Changes in 2015, and that was about 7 years ago, I believe, 6 years ago. But I started in 2015 in the shipping or fulfillment center back in the day at our smaller facility where it was only like maybe 4 or 5 of us in a room packing tea, and then there was like 10 other people like doing boxes, and then we had another building that you had to walk towards, and like that's where like the main center would be. So that's where I started. And that was an experience, and it's funny because it's funny how that job opportunity came to me. So at this time I was only 16, 17 years old, and I was looking for a job, right? But I told myself, I was like, I'm not flipping burgers for the rest of my life, and I don't know what to do right now because I'm still in high school, and I didn't have an idea what I wanted to do or what I wanted to do when I grew up. And someone just reached out to me and was like, hey, there's this job opportunity down the road. All you gotta do is pack tea. And I was like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll try it out. So, I was like, I committed myself. I was like, oh, fine, I'll go pack some tea. I had no idea what this company was about. Like, I just knew that there was someone asking for people to pack tea. So then I showed up to my interview, and surprisingly, I don't even know if he remembers, but the person I actually talked to the first time ever was John Licari.
Really?
Yes. I don't even think he remembers that. But I walked in, and he was just standing around, and I was like, hi, I'm Nick. I'm here to, work for you. And he's like, all right, great. You're here to pack tea, right? And I'm like, yes, sir. And he's like, all right, follow me. And he sat me down, and that's where it all began.
Wow.
So that began there. And then, obviously, Total Life Changes, TLC, started growing like crazy.
Yeah.
And then we got the new location where I was a boxer. I would sometimes go on the line to fulfill orders. But I did that, Evan, for from the start of shipping to the end. I did that for almost 2.5 years.
Wow.
And then again, Mr. John Licari came up to me one day and he said, you know what? I see a brighter future for you. I see something else for you. And I think that customer service would be a great shot for you to basically improve, like you said, how you talk, how you act, and just overall just grow yourself. And I said, I'm not sure because I'm not really like looking to do customer service. I was already going to school for another thing. And so I was kind of just like, no. And he's like, come on, just try it. If you don't like it, you can come back down here. I said, okay, that's fine. So I went up to customer service.
So convincing.
Yeah, right. So I went up to customer service, and I was a customer service agent for almost 6 months, 6 to 8 months. And shortly after that, I got promoted to supervisor. And not even kidding, 4 months being a supervisor, I got, like you said, promoted to the management team of customer service.
Wow.
So that's how that started.
Thank you so much.
So it's been a long journey. And,
Yeah.
I hats off to every single person out in that warehouse because I used to do what they do now, right? I'm a little bit outdated because things have changed a lot. But definitely, I still feel that warm heart every time I go out there. I feel like I'm at home still, right? I don't feel like an outsider because a lot of people, when they walk out there, they're like, oh my God, where am I, right? But I know exactly where I'm at, and I know that I just feel welcomed out there.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's incredible. Started out in the warehouse and then really just kind of, it took someone else to kind of see that in you, Nick, right?
Yeah.
Took someone to kind of, you have something greater that you can provide to other people. Then transitioned to customer service and really grew that professional development, really grew your personal strengths. And I really just think like you just have such an incredible story. So I'm going to close out this interview, still in similar New Year fashion. But I want you to talk to us a little bit about your goals, right? I touched on that you transitioned on a temporary basis to the events department, and you're going to be heading down on a couple trips here recently, and you're going to be helping get some things organized and get some things running. But talk to us about your goals for 2021, your goals for the next 5 years, because we got a lot of young viewers out there that are watching us, right? That are looking for a piece of motivation or a piece of inspiration, right? They might be, I want to go to school, but school's not for me. Or I'm at this job, but, I really dislike it because, X, Y, and Z. Or, I just struggle to get out of bed every single morning, and they just need something to push them, something to motivate them. So talk to them about your goals. Talk to them,
Absolutely.
about some piece of motivation, whatever you got on your heart.
Yeah. So I think first and foremost, my goals for 2021 and so on is to own my own house one day. Specifically in 2021 that is my biggest goal, to own my own house. And my second goal would probably be to be able to think differently than the regular mindset. Okay. So, like I said, growing up, I was always taught to only think one way. But over the time here at Total Life Changes, I've gotten that insight that it's not only one way. There's multiple ways of thinking. There's multiple ways of taking action on on whatever's going on. And I think that's one of my goals, because I feel like I lack on that a little bit. But I definitely want to, again, think outside the box, if that makes sense, right? Because that's like a famous saying, think outside the box. So that's exactly what my goals are in 2021. Mm-hmm. And really to give some inspiring, words to anyone out there is really just, in my perspective, take your time. Take your time. Don't rush anything. Think about it, because at the end of the day, you're gonna do something, and you might change your mind, and you might not change your mind. So that's what I did. I changed my mind multiple times, but I'm proud to say that I changed my mind a few times. But the last time I changed my mind, it led me in the right direction, which was Total Life Changes. And simply, don't give up, and don't let what other people say about you or think about you affect you, because that's what I tell my little brother every single day. I was like, you don't have anyone to impress other than yourself, and you are the only person that is judging yourself, because everyone else is irrelevant to what they think about you. So it's really simple. Don't give up. Don't worry about other people's thoughts or actions on you, and take your time.
I love it. From the man himself, Nicolas Navarro. Thank you so much, sir.
Absolutely. Thank
Such
you.
inspiring and beautiful words that you've given to us. I'm really just, those pieces of motivation, because that's sometimes just what someone needs, right? From a different perspective, from a younger version, from a Latino young guy, whatever the case may be. That's what we're doing on the show, to touch the masses, right? That's what we're doing here at Total Life Changes, quite frankly, with our community that we provide. We just simply want to touch the masses. And if it wasn't for people like yourself coming on here, being vulnerable, sharing your story, sharing your successes, sharing your failures, there would be a lot of people that probably wouldn't be half as where they are right now today.
Absolutely.
So thank you for your time, sir.
Thank you.
Again, Nicholas's Instagram. We can go into widescreen and throw that on there, boys. Follow Nick. I believe it is Nick_Navarro. It's on his Instagram. And he just started a brand new YouTube page. Him and his girlfriend, Carla. They're pulling jokes, they're pranking everyone. He convinced everyone that he bought her a Tesla, me including myself, and I was like, "You are crazy." No,
you did.
Follow Nick on Instagram and give him some support. And I know he's gonna just continuously provide that great support that his family needs, but also that great support that each and every one of you are looking for, that need, that are just when you need someone else to tell you in a different way, right? And let Nick be that guy for you. So again, thank you so much, Nick, for your time today. Really appreciate it. Don't go anywhere. Just relax as we're going to close out the show. But again, I appreciate you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
It was an honor.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the feel-good story of the week. And it says helping a friend. I've hosted a friend since November due to their depression. Today, she made her bed for the first time, and she's at the store right now. Look at that. Simple as that, ladies and gentlemen, right? So the kind of the essence of the story is she pulled her friend into her home to help her, just because she's probably going through a lot at home, and she just couldn't maintain being alone or being with whoever she was living with. And sometimes it's the littlest things as making your bed, right? Because when you make your bed, you're starting your day off right. But when you come in to end your day, it's also ending right. And those are so crucial, to go to bed on the right note and to wake up on the right note. And all the rest will play its part. So make your bed. I challenge you to make your bed this morning, right? If you're watching the Sunday Hustle from your bed, get up out of it when we're done. I'll give you 5 more minutes to relax and enjoy, but I want you to make it, right? Maybe clean your sheets, wash your comforter, whatever you got to do, but just make it today so that you can end the night right and then, start your Monday morning off with a clean, neat, made bed as well. Make your bed, people.
Yeah.
All right, if you have a feel-good story of the week, please submit it to thesundayhustle@totallifechanges.com. Again, that is thesundayhustle@totallifechanges.com. Tip of the week is stay focused and overcome negativity. It says, people are going to spread a lot of negativity towards your way, but you should not allow those to bring you down. You should believe in yourself and your vision. Avoid all negativity and be confident. A lot of people are going to discourage you, but you should brush them off. We're not saying that constructive criticism is bad. No, it is very important, and you should always look for feedback from others, right? Yeah. Stay focused, ladies and gentlemen. Overcome that negativity and listen to really what Nick was saying, right? Don't let that other opinion, those others' opinions, right, at school, at work, across campus, wherever it is, right, where others might have an opinion or an idea about you, right? It's all about that person in the mirror that you wake up and look at. What are they doing, right? How can you motivate that person that's looking back at you right before you can motivate others? Start with yourself. I promise you it is going to take you so much farther. If you focus on yourself, take 30 days, right? Finish the rest of the Rapid Drop Challenge, lose that weight that you're looking to lose, become more positive, feel better, and then you can take all those emotions and pour it out onto those that surround you and that touch you. So stay focused and overcome the negativity, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. The challenge of this week, I'm going to select 5 winners. Actually, Adriana and the amazing staff is going to select 5 winners, and they're going to win a Delgado coffee. And we want you to comment below, why do you think it's important to stay focused and overcome the negativity? Say it. Do that. Put it in the comments for me. Yeah. And we're going to select 5 of you, and we're going to send you an amazing Delgado coffee. It tastes great, it feels great, and it's going to help you go to the bathroom. So that can help you with that Rapid Drop Challenge and finish out to finish out strong. I just want to close out today with calling some comments. We got Denisa Saprini, and she says, starts with you. Mariah Bryant says, self-care is the best care. Paola Leon is watching. Thank you, Paola. Gwen Watson says, stay focused and overcome negativity. Carmen Nelson says, ride over negativity. Nadia Oscar Joseph says, another great show. Evan Brengman and Nick. Luana Bishop says, I made my bed and washing my sheets and cooking. Woohoo! While I tune into the Sunday Hustle. Luana, I'm sending you an NRG just because you are freaking fired up today. Yeah! Woo! Natalie Renee says, make your bed, people. Make your bed. Lee Mimi White, making my bed in more ways than others. I love it. Shalita Larice Wellesley, great and inspiring and encouraging story, Nick. You are a true inspiration to all. Lowena Guang says, why do you think to stay focused and overcome the negativity? And Shakina McCoy says, it's important to stay focused and overcome negativity because it will keep you going and your mind healthy. I love it. Thank you to each and every one of you for tuning in. You guys are incredible, and you really push me to wake up every single day, get after it, keep on striving, and keep on pushing. I just want to remind you again, there are 20 days left in the Rapid Drop Challenge. If you're participating in the challenge or if you're not, please stay consistent. I'm here with you, and all the staff here and all the hundreds of thousands of distributors around the world are here supporting you. Don't stop at McDonald's today. Make yourself a chicken salad, or make yourself a home-cooked hamburger with some vegan meats, or whatever you got to do. Just stay focused. Just stay consistent. Avoid those carbs. Avoid those sugars. And jump on that treadmill. Go out for a walk. Go skiing. That's what I did yesterday for my 4 hours of exercise. And I tell you what, I'm really sore, but I feel great today. Because if I was a dog, I'd be wagging my tail. I love that statement. Right, Nick? I want you to say that too. All right, go home, tell Carla. If I was a dog, I'd be wagging my tail. I'm not fired up. All right.
If I was a dog, I'd be wagging my tail.
Yes, sir. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it closes out this Sunday's episode of the Sunday Hustle. Mr. Nicolas Navarro, thank you so very much for your time today, sharing your story. it's incredible to just continuously hear that around the world.
You better
and
ask
just
somebody.
hear that there's so many other people like you that might be going through the same stuff, but you know, you just got to keep on pushing, keep on striving, and you'll get through it as long as you set your mind to it. So I appreciate you, sir.
Thank you.
Next Sunday, I have an incredible guest, and I cannot wait for her to come on and share her story. Her name is Nikki Zelvalos, and she is from Florida. She joined Total Life Changes back in 2018, but she really didn't take TLC seriously. So she actually came back in June 6th of 2019, and her sponsor, Manaya Canty. Nikki will be sharing her story and her journey with Total Life Changes, and truly why she decided to come back to this amazing community and this amazing opportunity that we have to offer. So tune in next Sunday, please, to hear Nikki's story. I know it's going to be great, and I know she's really just fired up to just pour out like Nick was and like all the other guests have been. So tune in next Sunday. But before next Sunday, I just want to remind each and every one of you, 2 p.m. on this channel, TLCHQ, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Pinterest, LinkedIn, MySpace, Adriana's personal Facebook page, whatever you got to do. We're going to be live here, live with Jack and John. It's going to be great. We're going to give stuff away. We're going to have high energy. The AV boys back there are so fired up and excited. And I tell you what, it's going to be a great day as long as you make it going to be a great day. All right. That's it. I'll tell you what, I didn't even have one cup of coffee today, but I feel great. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for tuning in.
You better ask somebody.
Get out there and make today productive. Do something that's going to, make you feel great, make your bed, inspire someone to be great, whatever you got to do, because I do not ever want each and every one of you to wait for tomorrow. Matter of fact, just start today. See you guys at 2 p.m. and see all of you next Sunday on the Sunday Hustle.
Yes, sir.